Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I want to review for you guys a movie I just watched called First Summoning. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this one's available today on video on demand and in select theaters from Gravitas Ventures. This one is not rated, has a 1 hour and 37-minute runtime, is a horror movie directed by Raymond. It stars Hayley, Lovitt, Jason MacDonald, Teddy Cole, Brook, Todd, and Ace Harney. So this is a found footage style movie about this guy who will stop at nothing to get his movie made. Now, he's obviously super low budget. He keeps saying he charged everything and he has to return it so he can get the money back at the end. And it seems like he's always trying to make these movies and they never get him anything. And he insists this is the one. This is going to be the breakthrough. This one's going to make him money. He's going to become successful. And so he has a group of people working with him, and there's obviously some turmoil between them. I think the woman he once dated and now the other guy's dating her, or the other way around. I'm not sure exactly which it was. And the other guy's just kind of chilling out on the ride. You know, he's not really involved in all the drama. So they buy an RV and they're going to this warehouse where supposedly on this one day a demon or the devil or something shows up, and they're going to go there and they're going to record it. I'm not sure what the movie's about. Like they film some interviews. So I guess it's a documentary. They film some interviews along the way, and they record some footage like of their RV driving and behind the scenes footage. It seems like most of the footage is behind the scenes footage though, to be honest. And then they show up at this church and they're like interviewing the pastor or the priest, or I don't know exactly what he was. And it turns out like his family has something to do with this legend, but he's not really willing to share any kind of real information with them. And so they decide to go and try to find it. And they're like looking for this cemetery. And then he mysteriously shows up there. So then they go back to his house and they're looking for more information. And they just kind of keep trying to find more information, I guess for the documentary, and then they're going to go on to this warehouse and just record what happens, I guess. I'm not really sure what their intent was. So of course, on the way there, their car breaks down. They're not real sure what to do. And luckily it breaks down pretty close to where they're trying to get anyways, conveniently like that. And then they go on to the warehouse. I'm not going to share what happens in the warehouse because that's kind of like the majority of the scariness of the movie and whatnot. But this movie does follow a lot of just typical things you see in these found footage style movies, like the Blair Witch Project. I would say like this one looks a lot better than the Blair Witch Project. It's a much different story, but it follows a very similar formula. A group of people traveling to make a documentary about some sort of spirit or demon or evil entity, or whatever you're going to call it. They end up having troubles along the way. They end up running through the woods. Whenever they get near these demons or people or whatever it is, the camera messes up and you can't really tell what's going on. You know, it's just a lot of this kind of stuff. People end up passed out on the ground. And so if you guys are into those kind of movies, I thought this was a fun one. Definitely one of the better ones I've seen in a while. Definitely just a well-made movie. I really liked the characters and the actors, and I just liked the way they put the story together. And I thought that just the actors did a really good job in this one. You know, for a found footage, it's probably not super hard, but I think they did a good job, and I definitely like the way this one turned out. So for a score on this one, guys, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. But remember, it is a found footage, so you know, kind of scale your expectations accordingly. Hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you did, be sure to leave it a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out the suggested videos. Check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com. And I'll see you guys next time.